A new report from the federal government says systemic problems at Michigan State put those on its campus at risk. The Department of Education released the blistering report, which paints an even more troubling picture at MSU. 7 investigator Ross Jones is here now with those details. Ross.
Ellen, these days, if you think things can't get worse for Michigan State, all you need to do is wait. This latest report lays out violation after violation of federal law, and it could cost MSU millions in fines.
Michigan State didn't need more evidence that it's failed to address sexual assault throughout campus, but here it is, a 46-page scathing report from the Department of Education. The Department of Ed's report looked campus-wide, from Greek life and residence halls to the school's athletic department. And among its findings, MSU failed to issue timely warnings following criminal events that occurred on campus. The school failed to classify scores of alleged crimes, including those of Larry Nassar, in its criminal statistics. And staff weren't trained in how to address and report crimes on campus.
You have to have clear, consistent policies. You have to make sure that that there's a consequence, not only for a violation of the policy, but the failure to enforce.
Bill Seikley is an attorney who's sued institutions for failing to protect students from sexual assault.
We can change these cultures. The question is whether or not we want to, or whether we're going to give people the individual power to require those changes.
The report said MSU didn't even fully understand who was considered a campus security authority, individuals required to report any possible crimes on campus. The feds said a school MSU side should have about 1,500 CSAs. MSU thought it had about 50. In fact, unknown scores of sexual assault crimes were never counted in MSU statistics, a violation of federal law. The school's sexual assault program failed to maintain records of sex crimes reported because officials mistakenly thought they were exempt from federal requirements.
You make people feel safe in situations in which they shouldn't feel safe, in which they need to protect themselves. And if they know it's a problem on campus, then people tend not to walk alone. People tend to make sure that they're in groups.
In a statement, MSU's acting president Satish Utpa says the safety and well-being of MSU's campus community is his top priority and that the school has more work to do. The Department of Ed does have the ability to fine MSU over these violations. It's unclear how much the school could face, but the largest penalty it ever imposed was against Penn State for nearly $2.4 million. Heather, Allen.
All right, thanks, Ross.